introduce myself. My name is Joseph Berman. My background is fairly deep in marketing. I'm a bit of a marketing generalist. I worked a lot of nonprofit donor stewardship and event management in the past. I then got a job at a data company and performance marketing agency in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and was able to run Google search, display, YouTube, all of your paid marketing campaigns for some really large companies like Caterpillar and John Deere and Exxon and Shell. And really was able to cut my teeth in the world of performance marketing. While I was working there, I got an MBA from the University of Alabama, the focus on business analytics, and was then hired by Sling TV in Denver to be the first hire at the company focused on winning back former customers. As a subscription streaming service, there's a large degree of customer turnover or churn every month, and they'd never had somebody there before focused on what can we do to win back former customers, devising deals specifically for them. A couple of things that were on my mind. I know one that I'd been at Sling for a year and a half, and I thought, boy, that's just there's not a lot of time to be somewhere before you hop. And I was afraid that may not look good, and that maybe I should stick it out for another year or so. But the real main thing that was on my mind, and to be honest, your company helped me out with this, was just sort of believing that you could take a step up, that you could take another step, that you were ready for that I'm ready for that, that I could handle those responsibilities. I'd been an individual contributor at the agencies, and at Sling I was an individual contributor, and I didn't, never been given a chance to manage before. And so I was just kind of lacking confidence that this is something you can do, that you haven't peaked, that there's still room for growth, and that you deserve to take a step up. And really the calls I had with people, when we were going over my resume, it really helped me. The boardroom calls really helped me understand that, like, no, there's, if you look at what you've done from an outside perspective, there are some really great things there, and you are ready to make that move. And that gave me the confidence needed to even think about applying for the job I have right now. Normally I would have scanned right past it just because it has the word director in the title. After using Boardroom Career Academy's services, it was kind of incredible once I decided to use the resume. When I got the resume from Boardroom, and just for one reason or another, it was around the holidays, and I just decided to sit on it for a little bit. But once I'd made that decision to start sending out resumes, I mean, it was fast. It was really fast. And this was around March of 2021. And so the hiring market wasn't quite as red hot as it is right now. But once I put the resume out there, and you guys updated my LinkedIn for me and helped me with a cover letter, I started getting interviews really quickly. I think within 9 days of starting the process of sending out my first interview, or sending out my first resume, I'd had 3 interviews in like the first 9 days. And I was just getting to kind of like pick what I wanted. It was fantastic. So after using Boardroom Career Academy's services, one thing everybody cares about is, taking that next step financially. And so the salary I got, the salary I got at my new company was an improvement over what I had before. But what the big thing was is that for the first time ever in my life, I was given equity in a company, and I was given a six-figure equity package when I signed on to this company. Uh, and that's something that never happened before. And so the salary increase wasn't anything shocking, but the equity is phenomenal. And so that as a form of compensation, that was a huge boost. And now I'm at a place where we receive performance based bonuses at the end of the year, which is something I was not getting before at my previous job. And so all in like overall, like it has been a huge financial boon for me. I think I would say is, you may be underselling yourself here, Chief. Um, you deserve more. Go out and get it. Closed mouths don't get fed. You know that. The only way you're ever going to get that next job is by applying for it. Don't be afraid because you're a specialist and the job title says manager, or you're a manager and the job title says director. Uh, don't back down from that. When people are posting these jobs online, most of their requirements are really just a wish list. Boardroom was, it spent time on the website, visited it several times looking, and then started trying to do a little bit of background research on any of the people I found listed on there, and reading through the success stories. And I did kind of have my doubts at first, but I thought to myself that, if what they're saying is true, then I'm looking at a tenfold annual return on investment. I'm looking at 1,000% return on investment every year in my first year, if what they're saying is right, and everything that you guys promised did come true. So that was fantastic. But it was really just looking to see if the people seem professional, and like the kind of people. It might sound weird, but just the more I looked into the people who work there, they just seemed like the kind of people who would be really good at writing resumes. They just say people who are like academic and studious and well-spoken, and have a lot of experience with it. And so that was what got me to choose Boardroom. And I got to say, like the promises they made on the website, almost down to the dollar, came true for me. I would say get off it. The grass is greener on this side. There's not much else to tell you. Just do it. If you have the financial means to do it, then do it. They're going to write a better resume. They're going to upgrade your LinkedIn. They're going to write a great cover letter, and you're going to get a better job.